values. He's put his actions to work, and that consistency has moved me. He's been guided by the very simple notion that we all have an obligation to one another, to stand for one another, to care for one another, that we have to use our blessings for the benefit of developing a stronger community. He's been guided by the notion that ordinary people can do some extraordinary things if they're given the tools, the vision, the power, if they have the hope. And he has spent his life building a career where he's trying to tap into the common decency in all of us, rather than tapping into the things that make us afraid or make us pull away from each other. So I married Barack because we share this value system. That's what attracted me to him. And we learned from our parents and our grandparents some basic principles: that you work hard for everything you earn in life. You don't take anything for granted. That you treat others with dignity and respect, even if you don't agree with them. That your commitment to your community and family is real, that your word is your bond. And these are the same values that have moved us through all of the processes and all of the things that we've done in life, and we're trying to instill these same qualities and characters in our children. So when I think about what makes for a great president, for me, it begins with values. It begins with this individual value system. Who are these people? What do they believe in? What keeps them grounded? I have to say that, you know, I believe that Barack has these values. And it's much less important for me to know that somebody's been in Washington for X amount of years, or they've checked off a set of boxes in their career path. Barack has never been the kind of person who leads his life to check off a set of boxes. He's really done things in his life that he thought would have real meaning, which is why he became a community organizer, which is why he went into civil rights practice, which is why he focused on constitutional law, which is why in the state senate in Illinois, he worked on issues like health care and affordable housing and ethics reform. And in the United States Senate, he's working to build relationships across the aisle in the same way. So I am very proud of Barack, and it's interesting to me being in this race, because when you hear sort of the skeptics, the skepticism sounds the same way that we heard when he was running for the U.S. Senate. You know, everybody said there's no way that he's going to be able to, you know, compete with people who have a more powerful infrastructure. But what people didn't realize is that there's a hunger out there for a different tone to politics, right? And that's what Barack was able to tap into when he ran for the U.S. Senate at the state of Illinois, and he garnered 70% of the vote statewide. And in the process, he built a coalition that was more diverse and more full of new voices and new energy than anybody had ever seen. So while Barack may not have a lot of years in Washington, he's been there long enough to know that Washington needs to change. So I'm here today not just as the wife of the candidate. I'm here as a woman, as a mother, as a professional, as a citizen of the United States that is desperate for something different and something real. I mean, I'm looking for a leader who can fundamentally move this country to a different place. And I know Barack, and he is that person. Not only does he have the skills and the intellect and the vision, but more importantly, he's one of the most decent, hardworking, compassionate individuals that I know. And he operates with a very strong internal moral compass, and family and community, above all, means the most to him. So we need your help in this race. This campaign is not just about Barack Obama. This campaign, this election, is about transforming politics and transforming the country. This election is about engaging a whole new set of people in the conversation to ensure that every voice is being heard. So if we win, and when we win, right? we are only going to be able to do it because of folks like you, people like you who are willing to come out, to sacrifice, people who are willing to believe in that notion that ordinary people can do some extraordinary things. And if you work with us and stand with us, if you have faith in us and patience in us, I know that not only will Barack Obama become the next president of the United States, but we'll also do some amazing transformation in the society. So we look forward to working with you all in the months and weeks to come. And I'm going to stop there because I want to be able to get into the crowd, say hello, shake some hands, and really hear from you what your hopes and dreams are. So I thank you so much for coming out.